yoga. What could be wrong with breathing right and exercising and stretching?
There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing wrong with breathing and exercising and stretching. Yoga is not that. Yoga is a Hinduistic yoking to the Hindu gods. Yes.
Is it true that when you do this stretching, it is considered by Hindu gods as worship to them?
Yeah, let me at least first explain. It's not stretching.
What is
it takes stretching, and you need to stretch your muscles to do those poses. But more importantly, it is a spiritual practice that was set up 2,000–3,000 years ago in the Upanishads, which is like the Hinduistic teachings and wisdom and spiritual. It was set up so that every Hindu could actually go into a position that would evoke or open the door to that demon that would be assigned for, or that god for that actual yoking. So it's like a spiritual practice, and it's about yoking. It's yoking to the Hindu gods, Brahman and Kali and Vishnu. They're not yoking.
Okay, when you say yoking, what do you mean by
yoke? I'm connecting to that god. And every one of those positions is designed for evoking a different type of Hindu god into their life to affect them. Or to, another thing that happens in certain breathings, they're not just breathing right. There are certain meditational, Eastern meditational breathing exercises that are involved in yoga that will actually activate a thing called the Kundalini spirit, which is at the base of someone's spine. And it is an interesting thing with yoga, because there's so many, not just Christians, but I need to bring you back to the secret meetings. One of the things that came out of the meeting as well, especially with spiritual leaders that we were involved with, one of our aims was to bring in a one-world religion. So in order to bring in a one-world religion, we needed to bring down other religions or neutralize them. So it was about all religions are okay. All paths lead to God. Didn't matter whether you're a Muslim, didn't matter if you're a Teo or a Buddhist or a Hindu or whatever. It didn't matter who you were, we would all end up into Nirvana or into God. And so when there's that deception like that, that anyone will do it and it's watered down, what started to happen is we went, what's one thing that right now no one believes and thinks it's crazy, but we could wean them into? And we chose yoga. We actually purposely chose that we could in 30 years have yoga come to the point that it was so common, people would argue to keep doing it, even as believers. And that's exactly what we're seeing.